So that was Andy attacking. So then after that, who's asking went after number 1.
Yeah. So this is our one versus their one. Cloud said that you shouldn't be in war if your heroes are down.
Well, Cloud doesn't know that you can use gems to finish your heroes if you need to. But I'll do wars without my heroes. Who cares? I mean, I'll just use gems to finish them if I need to win the war, but I'm not gonna not do war because I'm upgrading my heroes, because then we'd never war.
Yeah, it takes how long to do your heroes? Like a whole week, right?
Yeah, I'm at a point with my heroes that literally takes 7 days every time you upgrade them. So if you're in a clan that wars frequently, you're gonna have to war without your heroes. You learn how to do 3-star attacks without heroes, and we can teach you guys how to do that. And so yeah, if you're not in the clan, go ahead and apply, and we'll work with you. We'll help you out.
Yeah.
And so he's doing 2 poisons to kill the dragon. 2 poisons does kill a dragon. But you can't cast them at the same time. You have to do one then the other. They're damage stacks, but the trickling ability that's going now, that does not stack. And it's just not enough. Oh! I guess he needed like a little more trickle of the level 3. Do level 2 first, because it's not percentage based, it is damage based. And so the queen will just finish it off. 1 shot from the queen. Bam! Dead. I'm not quite sure why he used the ability. Maybe he just panicked? I don't know. But the artillery thing is shooting. And see, that thing, it charges up and it shoots after it has like so many like troops on the field. I'm not exactly sure how many it is, but
yeah, it has a really big range, it seems.
Yeah, the whole damn thing. They can hit anywhere.
D Furlong, do we do base reviews? We've done them before, but not right at the second. We're just doing a war recap.
And quite honestly, I'm not the best base expert. What I'm good at telling you is how I would approach a base. And typically when I'm looking at a base, what I think is, if I'm going to attack this base, how would I attack it with a ground attack? You know, if you look at Hogs, you look at Go-Ho, you look at your Go-Wee-Wee, your Hocus Pocus attacks. You look at all the different ways that you can, like the Go Wipe. Yeah, that's another one. The Valkyries. But once you figured out all those different ways, you go, is this weak to jump spells? Is it weak to earthquakes? Chances are your base is going to be weak to something because there is no perfect base. And so you look at it and then you go, okay, now if I'm going to attack it with air attacks, am I going to use Lava Loon, Loonian, Dragon Loons, Dragons and Minions? Like, what combination of attacks is this weak to in the air? And you go, how would I approach this base? And if you find a base where you go, well, it's pretty good against almost everything, you know, and it's not really that weak against the one, you know, yeah, it's going to be weak against something. But one thing you want in your base is you're going to want at least one spot that has a set of double bombs to be a showstopper for Hog Riders. And you want it to be in a good location that's hard for them to trip before doing the fight. You want them to run over the double bombs with their Hog Riders and then boom! They die just as fast as we saw those level 1 hogs die to that one bomb. They just get disintegrated. And
all of them dead.
And you want to make sure that your queen is in the core. You don't want your queen on the outside of your base. If the queen's on the outside, you can snipe her with your king. Just bam, dead. Okay, done. You want to make sure your clan castle is hard to lure. It's in the center to where they actually have to work for the lure. Some people will put like Teslas on the outside of their base to kind of throw off a clan castle lure, put them in a weird spot, so then like a Hog Rider or a Balloon or a Giant or whatever you dropped is going to go for the Tesla instead, and now they're raid might be completely screwed up because they only brought the one giant or whatever to do the lure. So now they have to try to improvise or drop something else, or a lot of times that'll mess it up. So I hope that the general guidelines on bases, just generally you just think about, if I were to attack this base, how would I attack it with this army, with that army, and just go through in your head and look at them and think, is this the base that I want to go with? And I'm suggesting look at bases online. Don't try to come up with your own new strategy for a base, because I promise it's not going to be nearly as good as what you're going to find online. Just go to your favorite search engine. Not going to recommend any of them because we are not sponsored by anybody. And so use your favorite search engine to search the interwebs about Clash of Clans bases for war, like war bases for, you can type in Town Hall 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever your town hall is. And then copy what somebody else did.
There's so many base building videos out there. You watch somebody that's been building bases that has a whatever town hall you are, and they just build them right in front of you.
Exactly. Yeah.